Alright, good morning. It is Wednesday. I don't even know the day. It's the 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think it's the 17th. Damn, already. On my way to this men's morning Bible study at Stonegate. Again, I really like the energy there. I always feel good when leaving, so yeah. Last night I slept really good. Man, I slept really good. I went to sleep early for me, like 10:30. That's early for me. Woke up around 4:30 and still went back to sleep. Got another hour of sleep, hour and a half until 6. About to get 6:30 in the morning. I love my life.
That can help you. It relates to all areas, but in the context of today's study, sometimes when we look at God's Word and we study some areas that are a little difficult to understand, we just get all pressured up. And I don't want you to get pressured up today. We're going to look at some options here. Sometimes we allow pressure to exceed the pleasure of serving God or studying God's Word. I have a little pressure here. I have a little pressure here standing in front of 150 or 60 guys. But the pleasure of teaching God's Word, the pleasure of studying the book. And I think it will help you in your health and your well-being as you move towards what and who God has called you to be and how He has gifted you and designed you. Always recall the reality that it's a pleasure to serve God. It's a pleasure to study His Word. And I think we can get a lot more out of it. It's a pleasure for me to stand before you today and share with you. I'm grateful that you're here this morning and you are pursuing God. We are ready to embark, gentlemen, on a journey here at Stonegate Fellowship that I believe God is going to be all over. That's a 13-week study from Henry Blackaby's book, Experiencing God. It's been out for a while. It's not new material. Many of you have already engaged in the study.
All right, that was an interesting study just because for me, there's no light. Okay, there we go. It mentioned, he was talking about genetics and DNA and things like that. And in my natal chart reading, which I don't think I've really talked about on here on my vlog, is me getting a natal chart done, which is a stamp in the stars that pretty much tell you exactly what you're supposed to do, why you were born, what you're gonna do, and your purpose. So if you've never had a natal chart done, you've never even heard of a natal chart like I hadn't, I am telling you, I've spent thousands, and I wish I was exaggerating, tens of thousands on seminars, books, leadership conferences, all kinds of things like that, becoming this better human being and trying to learn humanity and leadership. And I will tell you that in all of it, what I was really searching for was my purpose. What was I here to do? What am I here to do? And then I would gladly spend all that money, which was anywhere from $20,000 to $30,000. I would spend all of it on my natal chart reading and get an expansive detailed description of what everything means for the natal chart. So, real quick tangent, sorry about that. And in there it talks about that I may be interested in genetic cloning and creation and destroying life. So with this Bible study today and him talking about what might have happened, quote, in the beginning with genetics. He mentioned a Netflix series called Zoo and then a movie called Splice. Intrigued and piqued my interest this morning because I'm like, ooh, that's in line with who I am. So I'm glad I heard that little bitty piece. That little bitty piece was enough to show up for 45 minutes. And that's what I mean. It's always something very small. It's always something that may seem insignificant that does it for me. So really glad I went just for that piece of information. Now I'm going to go watch the series Zoo, and I'm going to go watch the movie Splice, and I'm just going to, add it to my subconscious, and in time, we all will see what happens. Alright, so I'm going to have lunch with Desi. I got her some Chick-fil-A, her favorite, number 1. So, since the last image for you, for me it's been like 2 hours, 3 hours. Pretty much just been not doing shit, like being a busybody. I was supposed to meet with somebody, didn't happen. So I was supposed to meet with somebody else, didn't happen. It felt like I was just driving back and forth for nothing. And I really hate that. And yet at the same time I have to accept it, because it happened the way it was supposed to happen. It's just weird that stuff is like that, Sometimes I don't know about free will and if we're really in control. That's a whole nother conversation for another day. So, gonna go have lunch with Desi. I'm really early. Again, just this morning was, Yep. She goes to lunch, I think, at 1:09, I think she said, or 1:08. So I still got a long time, like 30 minutes or so. Fucking, I'm a little irritated. Yeah.
Now tell me what it is that you need for me to tell them.
These things hurt.
Oh.
Alright guys, I picked up Desi from school.
Like the part 360, 28.
You right? She's got therapy today at, what is it called?
Oh, Sinners. Oh, wait. Sinners.
Sinners, right? Yeah. So, some of you know that. Watch out, car, you scared me. Well, you shouldn't be vlogging and driving, sir. That a year ago or 2 years ago, had to be a year ago. Let's see, 2 years ago? I don't remember. Desi's, in a sense, that's the only way I know how to call them, are suicidal tendencies. So, we enrolled her again into therapy, and I think it's a good thing. Hopefully we can continue it. And at least she has an alternative for healing and has someone to go to. So therapy's new to us. If you have done therapy or are in therapy, I'd like to know your thoughts. And I'm going to start taking therapy as well to work through some of those things that I talked about on Monday with you guys. So I'm interested to see your guys' thoughts about it and what it's done for you.